Hello everyone, my name is Chitrakala Sahu. I am a first year student and pursuing BTech in Civil Engineering from NITRR. I have made this introspection video as a part of our assignment. May this introspection be the part to self awareness and better understanding of myself. The question of what am I really delves into the complex and philosophical nature of self identity. It's a profound question that has been contemplated by philosophers, psychologists, and thinkers throughout history. As at its core, I am a unique individual with a combination of physical, emotional, and cognitive attributes that make me who I am. I am shared by my experience, beliefs, values, and relationships. My identity is also influenced by my cultural, social, and environmental factors. I am constantly evolving, being growing, challenging as a journey through life. My identity is not fixed. It's a dynamic. So the concept that continue to develop over time, your true essence of yourself is a combination of all these elements, but it's also deeply personal and subjective. It's a question that forms introspection and exploration of what it means to be you, and the answer can be as unique as you are. What worries me most about the future, particularly in terms of financial stability, is unusual that come with economic change. It's fear of unexpected financial setback such as job loss, medical emergencies, or market crashes that can disturb my financial security planning for retirement. Managing and achieving long term financial goals can become more challenging when external factors are beyond my control. It's the constant balancing act between saving my money for the future and enjoying the present that keep me stable while I stood to make wise financial decisions. There's always the apprehensions that unforeseen the circumstances which might undermine my effort. The key is to build a strong financial safety, investing wisely, and stay adaptable to navigate the ever evolving financial landscape with confidence and links. It can be very easy to play it safe. However, to experience personal growth, it can sometimes be necessary to do things that might be uncomfortable. Sometimes we need to step outside our comfort zone. Life is about to trying to make things easier for ourselves. We try to save enough food so that we don't go hungry. We heat our house so that we don't get too cold. We try to make enough money so that we can afford the things we like. And yet it everything in life involves around comfort zone. We want to reach our full potential and we want experience a personal growth or fulfillment as a result. I need to purposefully include some discomfort to stretch myself and try something that I don't know how to do. Finding an appropriate balance can be difficult but ultimately rewarding. If not now, then when is a powerful and thought-provoking statement that encourage our action in the face of life's countless opportunities and challenges. If not now, then when serve as a resounding call to action. It encapsulates the need of seizing the present amount as tomorrow is the never guaranteed. This simple yet profound mantra reminds us that procrastination and hesitation can often be our greatest enemies. At times, fear, uncertainty, and can paralyze us, preventing us from pursuing our dreams, taking risks, or making meaningful changes. But if not now, then when pushes us to break free from the chain of hesitation and enlight the unknown with courage in personal growth and self improvement. This phrase is a relentless motivator as it urges us to set goals, prioritize, to work toward them with determination. When we comfort when we comfort movement of self doubt or When we comfort moment of self-doubt or complacency, it becomes our motivation, compelling us to strive for greatness in relationship. It reminds us to express our feeling and appreciation while we still have the chance to encourage us to forgive and let go for disputes as waiting for a more convenient time which may lead to regret overall. If not now then when, encourage me to live our lives with purpose, to embrace change, to pursue my dreams and to make deeper connection with others. It is a reminder that the best time to act and make a difference is always in present. Now, here's a story that relates to the question, have I done anything lately? That's what remembering me. Just last week, I volunteered as a local community event that was organized to help those in need. I spent my Saturday morning at a food drive where I distributed groceries to the families facing financial difficulties. As I handed bag of food to the grateful recipients, I noticed the relief and gratitude in their eyes. The impact of my action was evident in the smile and hearted thank I received. One particularly moment stood out during the day. I met a single mother who had been going through tough time struggling to make meal ends meet. She had two young children with her and they had been worried about their next meal. I assisted along with the contribution of others. At the event provided her with essential groceries that would sustain her family for a while. The memory of that day is indeed worth remembering. My selfless act of kindness made a significant difference in the lives of those I helped. It serves as a reminder that even a small action can have a profound effect on the well-being of others. It's a story that reflects my compassionate and caring nature, reminding me of the positive influence I have on my community. Now, here's a heartwarming story related to the question, have I made someone smile today? Today, as as I was leaving a local coffee shop, I noticed a homeless person sitting on sidewalk with a cardboard sign asking for a help. I decided to take a moment to check with her, acknowledging her presence and treating her with dignity. I asked her name and engaged in a simple conversation. During our conversation, and she shared some of her struggles about how she ended up in her current situation. I listened attentively, offering sympathy and understanding. There, before I left, I handed Soumya a warm cup of coffee and sandwich I had just purchased. As she held the coffee, a genuine smile brightened her face. It was a small act of kindness, but it meant the world to her. I could see the gratitude in her eyes, and she thanked me profusely. My wedding to connect with Soumya, share a conversation, and provide a simple meal made her day brighten. I not only made her smile but also reminded her that kindness and compassion still exist in the world. It is a story that illustrates the profound impact of human connection and the power of a single act of kindness. A small act of kindness that I will never forget happened during a particularly challenging time in my life. I was going through a tough period of stress and anxiety. One evening, while I was standing in a long line at a grocery store, suddenly a stranger behind me noticed my stress. I, as I reached to the checkout counter, I realized I had left my wallet at home. I felt my heart sink and panic covered me. I began to appeal the cashier and offered to leave my items behind, feeling embarrassed and helpless. It was at that moment that the stranger who had been behind me in the line stepped forward. He kindly offered to cover my grocery bill without my hesitation. I was taken by his generosity and was touched by his willingness to help a complete stranger. I in need, a small act of kindness not only saved me from an embarrassing situation but also lifted a heavy burden off my shoulders. I thanked him profusely and he simply smiled and said, "We have all been there at some point." That encountered served as a reminder that even in the midst of challenges, there are compassionate and caring individuals who are willing to extend a helping hand. The memory of this act of kindness has stayed with me and it continues to inspire me to be forward by helping others in need whenever I can. It's a story that illustrates the profound impact of simple, empathic gesture and enduring power of human kindness. The question of whether I could break the law to save a loved one is deeply ethical. While I can't provide a definite answer, it can share a fictional story to illustrate the dilemma of this question. Imagine a situation in which your sibling is diagnosed by a treatment which is not helping him, and the only treatment that could potentially save his life is not yet approved by regulatory authorities in your country. However, this treatment is available in neighboring country and there was a story of it having a high success rate. You find yourself at a crossroads between your love for your sibling and your respect for the law. Breaking the law to obtain the treatment become a risky option. Your ethical dilemma is further complicated by the fact that you are well aware and consequences of breaking the law, including possible recursion. In the story, the choice you face highlights the tension between your loyalty to your loved one and your obligation to abide by the law. It prompts you to consider broader moral and ethical implication of your decision, weighing the potential benefits for your sibling against the potential consequences for yourself and your respect for the legal system. The outcome of your decision in this fictional scenario reflects the complexity of the question of whether one would break the law to save a loved one or not. What other things about me matters is a deeply personal question. It often depends on the context and the nature of relationship involved. In some situations, the opinion of other can be important. For example, in professional setting, perception of colleagues and superiors may impact my career, while in social setting having the respect and approval of friends and family can be crucial for maintaining healthy relationship. On the other hand, it's also essential to strike a balance but not become over preoccupied with what everyone thinks. Focusing too much on external validation can lead to stress and anxiety. My own self-esteem and values should play a significant role in shaping my identity and decision. Ultimately, it's a matter of finding a healthy balance between caring about the opinions of others when it's relevant and staying true to my own value and beliefs. The degree to which I prioritized the obedience of others should be a personal choice based on my circumstances and what align with my willing and goals. Whether failing or not trying is what can be very depending on individual perspective and circumstances. Failing is often associated with negative emotions and can be valuable for learning and experience. It provides an opportunity for growth in relations and self discovery. Failing can be stepping stone to success as it often offers important lessons and insights that can lead to future achievements. On the other hand, never trying means missing out the potential opportunities and personal growth. It can lead to regret, as sense of fulfilled potential regret for not attempting something that can be heavy burden to carry. Ultimately, the decision about whether failing or not trying is worse. It's a matter of personal value and perspective. Some people might avoiding the pain of failure, while other might fear to long-term regret of not trying. And my perspective is that we would always try if it is possible and until it makes sense for us. Thank you.